Hello guys, welcome to this yet another random video on my channel. This one is not about Kotlin but about NeoVim, because a lot of you actually left comments that I should record something, and I mean not so much of people but some of you, like 5 comments I got since the last video was published about NeoVim, and now I have a little bit of time. I'm kind of sleepy, I look bad, but I don't really care because I'm going to throw some facts at you right now and we are going to learn something new today, right? So yeah, it's kind of late. I usually go to bed at 8 p.m. because I have this very strict sleep schedule, but I mean not today. Today I am cooking for you. I'm doing this video so you can watch it and share and comment, like, yeah. So I actually did not prepare anything for today, except that I know the topic that I want to talk about, and you know it as well, because I mean I have stated it in the video title. You are using your color scheme wrong, or why have I created my own color scheme? Basically, we are going to look at some Lua code, and the reason why I've chosen Lua, because it's lingua franca for all of you Vim developers, because at least you have written this small init.lua, right? So yeah, and a lot of you will understand that, like maybe Python or JavaScript will be good, but I mean Lua is easy, guys, so just get known to it, right? I don't even write Python or JavaScript professionally, so yeah, I'm not going to show you my production code, not because I care about privacy or stuff, but because it will not be interesting for you. So yeah. Let's talk about color schemes. Imagine we have this fancy cat pushing color scheme, and it highlights everything, like you want it to highlight everything. And let me actually find some Vim runtime file, because I want some complex file, right? Example init.lua. I didn't know we had that, but yeah, okay. It's 93 lines long, and I mean actually it's something like Kickstart but built-in. I mean that's kind of interesting. I didn't know about that. So yeah, we have some highlighting here. Let me just count how much of the stuff you have here, like some white, some I believe it's sounds like bluish stuff, like green, and another bluish, like sign stuff for equal sign, right? Then some gray also for this punctuation, some orange, okay, function, okay. So yeah, the problem with such highlighting is that it is like it's fireworks. Like you basically see that, okay, everything is highlighted. I mean, I feel safe. I feel that it's fine for me. But this mode of highlighting do not help you to better navigate your code. And I will show you my theme that may not be convenient from the start for you to try. Yet I'm going to argue why I think that, I mean, if you will stick with it for a while, you'll get better parsing and stuff. You will parse code better with your eyes, and you will navigate faster. And it's not about speed, actually. Like Vim itself is not about speed, it's about flow state, it's about as less friction as possible, so you will stay focused for a longer period of time. And that's why I use my color scheme, actually, to stay focused. I mean, I didn't understand that all the existing color schemes were so overwhelming, and when I crafted my own, and this color scheme is actually based on the Tonsky approach, and after I read the article, everyone get schemes wrong. I mean, I believe, oh, actually it's syntax highlighting. So yeah, and after I read this thing, I just want to create my own color scheme, and I did it. I not only I have created my own color scheme, I also created framework to create color schemes, and we will check it out today. So yeah, the main problem here is that everything has its own color. I mean, just pause for a moment and tell me, what color is your function names highlighted? Like, you probably don't know that, even though you might stuck with your theme for a while. I mean, if you do know that, congratulations, but what color is this thing? Is it a variable? I mean, we can expect that with Vim, so it's a variable member, highlighted different than something like than local variable, I believe, right? What the hell is? Oh, so I don't know. So yeah, and local variable is highlighted in another color. I mean, it's just variable IDK. So yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem that you probably don't know, and you may think that, okay, my intuition knows, but the thing is that no, it doesn't. It doesn't know all the colors. It doesn't remember them. You're just probably searching them. I mean, you're using this thing when you click on your clipboard, and the IDE will show, or NeoVim will show you where all the references, or in case if you're using LSP inside NeoVim, you'll write GRR or GRE, I don't know. So yeah, it actually will, you usually explore your code using search, using some IDE features, and when I used to use IDE, I remember that even for local variables, I always had to click like, okay, what's the variable? And now I don't have such a problem, and I will show you why. So the thing was, okay, I want to reduce the amount of colors, and what colors should I highlight? I mean, should I highlight something like function names? Should I highlight keywords? And I actually got a pretty good thing. I got a pretty good model that I only care about 3 things. So things I care about, they are: first, I do care about namespace declarations. So yeah, when I'm writing my functions, like local function test, I do want to clearly see its name, because I will often scan for the name. Okay, and like foo bar. So yeah, things I care about as well. It is variable names and constants. Like, it is very convenient in some config files, or when you're registering HTTP endpoints. I mean, you need to scan fast with your eyes to find this kind of stuff. And I would argue that variable names and constant are like they have a lot of common things. So you don't want to highlight them with different colors, because yeah, here you declare your new variable that you're going to use later, and the constant itself is also a new thing that you're introducing. Like, so yeah, they are usually local, and that is why they are separated from functions, because they are often global. Those things are often local. So you do want to make this primary color, and this secondary color. Sorry, I can't type. Then, third, I do want to see markers in my code. What are markers? So it's pretty easy. You see this comment. There is a widespread misconception. I believe it's a misconception that you don't need to highlight comments. Like, yeah, they are dimmed usually, but I think that is a huge misunderstanding. If you have a piece of code that does something, and the developer who created this code wanted to say something to you, I would argue that comment is one of the most important things in the code. So I don't want to see them dimmed, and that is one of the type of markers, right? Comments. The other thing is that a lot of comments utilize a lot of functions utilize this thing called if true then and return 0, right? So these kinds of early returns, and one of them may be here, then you may have something like that and return here. So I mean, you do need to scan for them often, and you do need to understand how your function works, and that is one of the markers that I want to highlight as well, right? I do want to see all the returns, not just keywords highlighted. Like here I have this then, it's for some reason it is even cursive, because I mean, why the hell it is cursive? Well, what does it mean? Like anyone really parses cursive things as if else, or I don't know about this theme that much. I mean, it's Capuchin, one of my favorite themes actually. I've used it for a long time. So yeah, all the returns and continue breaks. Yes, it is the same rule that is applicable. I think I'm not able to write a little loop like if it's not like something like that. I don't know. Nah, I'm not able. I don't know how to do that, because I actually didn't write Lua loops for a long time, but I mean, you can grab it. So, right, so, okay, in do. Okay, so I missed the do thing. So yeah, for some reason it's if then, but for do, okay, I don't care really. So you do want to have like if true then break. You do want to have this highlighted, because if you deal with infinite loops, it's very convenient to have such stuff highlighted. You need to see all the exit conditions. So yeah, this is the third thing that I want to highlight in my code, and I believe that's it. I believe that's the things that I care about. And you may see that this theme actually over highlights everything, and if everything is highlighted, nothing is. Yeah, everything is highlighted, but your eyes are just, they feel comfortable because a lot of fancy stuff going on here and there, but the highlight is not helping you to parse, to catch things faster. So yeah, then I specifically want to state things I don't care about. First of all, I mean, it will be cool now that I'm thinking about it. It will be cool to live code my theme on this video, but I already have this theme prepared. So I mean, you're just watching me making up some stuff, and I mean, so yeah, you will see the result in a few minutes. I don't care about keywords. Like really, this is the most unimportant thing that you can imagine about the language. It is as important as this dot right here. I mean, it is not important. Of course it's there, but you see it all the time. You don't need this local function be highlighted, and you don't need to draw your attention to local function. I mean, you want test to be highlighted, and the thing that you can see there, that this test is highlighted the same way that this foo and bar is highlighted. So why do I care about this specific function invocation as much as I care about the declaration of a new function in my namespace? That is not true. That is not how it should be. And I don't care about statements, right? I only care about declarations. So yeah, I will have to read this code. I will have to read all this foo bar and understand it anyways. I will have to get into details of this code anyways. So there is no need to highlight it somehow specific, because my eye will not care about it, right? So I don't care. And I believe that it's broken somewhere. I broke something. I don't know. What have I break? What have I broke? Something like that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That was it. So yeah, I don't care about statements and keywords. We can even dim them. Why dim comments when you can dim some keywords, right? And declarations, I mean, they should not be sorry, statements, they should not be highlighted. It's just something it's like your base color. I mean, do you know what is the base color for your theme if everything is highlighted? I mean, I do know that this should be base color theoretically, like I is of the base color, but I don't know for sure. So yeah. And I believe there is another thing that I don't care about, but I mean, everything else I don't care about. So yeah, I want to be a subset that I highlight to be as little as it is possible. So let me switch to my theme that I'm using right now for 2 months, and I'm really happy that I don't have this mental overhead when I write code. So it's called Y9 Nika, but you can pronounce it Y Nika, because like 9 is silent here, like I'm French, some French stuff here. So yeah, and we don't see the difference right away, maybe, but the if you will look closely, you now see that at least like food things, they are not highlighted right now. And yeah, if you just have this code and ask your brain to parse first, what does it declare? Test function. It's clearly test function. I mean, you see it here, like it's the only blue thing. Then it has 2 early returns. They are also visible as hell, because I mean, nothing else other than comments is highlighted. So usually you don't have much comments in a good code base. I mean, they are documentation comments, but not the inline comments. So yeah. And you now clearly see that all the things that like for local function, if, then, break, and they are dimmed. They are not highlighted. I mean, if you do like your style, like if you do like to check like whether you wrote the correctly like for keyword, I don't know, like get yourself an IDE, or you can use these dimmed colors to understand that. So yeah, and I disabled all the highlighting for building function, like print, like vim option, like opt, I don't know, vim o numbers is true. So I believe it's actually a number, right? Okay, so number. And it is not highlighted. I mean, I removed basically my code has only 3 highlighting groups, if I'm not mistaken. It's the stuff is either blue, either green, or yellow, or dimmed. So yeah, I have actually 4 highlighting groups, and the base color is the 5th one, and the background color is the 6th one. So if you are going to look at the code of that color scheme, all you need to do to create your own variation is to set these 6 things, right? 6 colors, and then apply it using Y9 Nika core. And you can do your own themes. Of course, I did a bunch of themes, yeah. But I don't know whether I have something else to say right now about this thing. So yeah, you may see that the code became much less like fireworky. Now everything that is highlighted, you actually can predict what is highlighted. Like yeah, you can predict that like these key maps, they are not highlighted. Why do I need to highlight them? I need to highlight declarations. I don't care about the key maps itself, right? So for me, this code is a lot more convenient to work with, and moreover, with time, your brain learns how to look at the code, and you can navigate a lot faster than you did before. I mean, at least I'm not saying about you, that is how it worked for me. I don't know for sure how it will work for everyone, but yeah, this theme is heavily inspired by Alabaster, the theme that Tonsky is driving, and he has the article about it, and I'm probably gonna roll over my own article because I don't really agree in some points with him. But anyways, this theme, like, some people don't like it. Some people don't like it, like the color scheme. That's why I have created this framework where you can select your own color scheme if you just have 6 colors. Everything else is derived, like the selection color is derived, the git diff is derived, the 16 terminal colors are derived as well, and I'm going to show you later what that means. So yeah, I have a lot of color schemes right now. One of the least interesting is this high contrast. I mean, I do love sometimes to make my eyes bleed, so I do use this theme actually. It is very funny, I think, like some terminal vibe, and I can set background to light to, oh my god, to burn your eyes even more. I think it's not actually that bad when it's in white, so I may select more contrast colors. So yeah, let's return to dark. I'm sorry for someone who is blind after that. So yeah, after you got there, we have some more interesting things. I don't know in which order should I show you them, but okay, let me show you this mono accent. It is also not very interesting, but I mean it's kind of funny as well. So basically I highlight stuff, blue for declarations and green for variables, but this theme uses blue for everything, so I mean you might be interested in it. I actually had monochrome scheme before that as well, but I got rid of it because I'm not actually using monochrome scheme myself. But if anyone is interested in that, you can contribute. It's not like that hard to add it back. You can even see the commit history if I didn't amend the commit. So yeah, it's kind of funny as well, but not very interesting. I mean, in terms of the difference from the base color scheme, right? Then we have this. Okay, let's go with Solar. Solar is this Groovebox, I believe. I mean, is it Groovebox? No, it's not Groovebox. It's just Solar thing that you get in most themes. So basically, this framework theoretically allow you to turn any of your favorite color schemes to this pattern where you only highlight declarations, right? This Solar theme does exist, and it will highlight you this print, this full bar. Mine doesn't. It only has 5 colors that you have to set, and then it just works with a little highlighting that will help your eye to parse it, right? The next I think is more interesting, and we have actually 2 left, and this is Pick Me theme. Pick Me theme is like this girly theme. I don't know, I have created it for my wife. Maybe she will use Vim sometime, because she actually codes and she don't code much, but maybe this will convert her. So yeah, it uses it's also mono accent in a sense that you have the same color for declarations and for variables, but I don't really care. Actually, this one should be displaying as pink as well, but I believe it's a bug. I will fix it later. So yeah, basically, and return is different color. So what I was talking about, these 16 color things in terminal, it's kind of interesting thing. If you will launch terminal, you can do some things like, I'm gonna go to my work project, or let me go to my library. It's in Kotlin, but we don't care about the contents itself. So git status it's not a git repo, so I have to go to the color theme repo, because it is in fact a git repo. And we now can say something like git diff head, like show me the diff of the latest 10 commits, like, and it will show it like this. Oh, I'm sorry, I believe that I need to zoom a little. It will show it like this. So yeah, it has additions, it deletions, it has this header thing, but the cool part is, I mean, for someone cool part, for others it's not convenient, but you can always override it. But the cool part is that you don't have all these random colors if the application respects 16 colors that you set for your terminal. So Git actually respects them, and I mean, it is kind of funny. I mean, you may say, okay, it was a lot more convenient if those were green and red, but I would argue, because I mean, you will get used to that the lines that are removed are kind of light and those are kind of saturated. I mean, you will get used to it. I don't think that this is just a funny theme. I mean, I don't think this is actually will be usable, and I mainly use the default theme, and others are just for fun there. But remember how we started? We started with this cut pushing thing. We color cut pushing, right? So it actually highlighted everything, every single chair, like character, and I have actually done a port of this color scheme to my framework. So we have this Vainica coffee, which uses similar colors, but is a lot less highlighted. So I decided to leave this to leave this purple color, but I decided to, like, in this theme, those muted keywords are the same color as the punctuation. So these braces are purple as well. I mean, it's not that convenient when you see it first, but it actually becomes very natural, and you now don't see this purple as distracting. It starts to blend in. I mean, if you use the rainbow brackets, you understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, it looks weird at first, but you actually get used to it quite fast. And the other colors are actually quite same. Like you use this for returns. Like all the colors I took from the official color scheme, so they are not different. But the difference is that true, like it's not highlighted for some reason. Okay, so true, false, 0, some string, they are all highlighted with the same color as the some local variable names, right? Because I wanted to reduce the amount of noise that I have, and I think that, I mean, experimentally, I get to the point where this color scheme is very readable. It is very intuitive. Yeah, but this variant of the color scheme, I do agree that it may seem kind of strange, but I mean, you get used to it. So that is why for most people I recommend to stay with default. It looks nice. I mean, I love this theme. This theme just on its own boosts my productivity. I always want to code because it's so easy to read. But and actually, when I want to just joke, I enable this pick me theme, and I mean, I'm just showing some code to other people, but I don't really code with that. But anyways, it's just funny, yet it is easy to scan this code. So yeah, and you may create your own configuration. You may create your own thing here. You can create pull requests. I will accept them. So yeah, it's not very popular theme because, I mean, it's my theme and it only has 14 stars at the moment. So if you have anything cool to contribute, you're welcome. And I have this readme file, and I don't know if I can view that inside of my browser. I don't think I can. So yeah, I'm going to open Chrome. That is opened on another screen. So let me open a new. Okay, I'm not opening a new window. I will just move it there. Right, it got there. I don't know. Okay, it got there. So yeah, we have I have this GitHub thing uploaded, and it has default solar, all the previews that I've just shown to you, and the description. I mean, it's a lot more compact. So yeah, that is what I've been doing recently, and I've been talking with this color scheme actually for quite a long time. I don't track this on Waka time, but I think that it took some time. It took like a week to develop. I mean, I refactored Alabaster. Oh, there is a thing. There is one pull request already, guys. That's so fire. You're so cool. I mean, the one who created this. That is so fire. I am going to accept it. So yeah, and I refactored it so the theme itself is very simple and easy. So yeah, you can check it here. I have some color primitives to derive them from each cell. So yeah, I only have to input 6 colors, and I have to input the color for this vertical line. It is derived from the background. So yeah, technically it has some a little more colors, but they are just almost not visible. So yeah, and then you just declare these highlight groups and chill, and declare and chill, and I mean, that's just so easy. It is 269 lines of code, including the color space primitives that you don't never need to read. And if you delete these like 10 lines of code for these primitives, you got just 169. And if you remove these lines that are only useful for sourcing this file, right, it is even less. So it's about 100 lines of code, and you can implement anything you want. So yeah, let's work on that together. If you're interested in that, I'm always checking towards collaboration. I mean, so I want to communicate. If someone has something to say, you can leave it in the comments. You can visit this website that I've made. Actually, another thing that I was busy with is my website. I mean, I love it. So you have to check it out. Yeah, it has all the contacts where you can write me. And the most impressive, funny thing is this thing that, I mean, I'm not going to show you a lot of details. You just explore everything on your own. So yeah, I'll see you later. I have another idea for a video to record, and we're going to check whether this is going to be something that is interesting to you. Bye.